Hi, this is Hasmik again. Today I'm gonna make one of our most traditional and delicious and for sure my favorite dishes today, which is called green beans, red rice with green beans, or in Armenian garmir pilav, or in Farsi Lubia Polo. So for this dish we need 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 pounds of green beans. I got fresh one, but you can get frozen one or even canned one. That would be fine too. And 3 pounds of chopped tender meat, 1.5 cup of basmati rice, a medium red or yellow or gold onion. We have 3/4 cups of tomato paste, and 1.5 cup olive oil or vegetable oil, most likely, and some salt, pepper, turmeric, and curry powder. So first thing first, because our meat is gonna take a long time to cook, so we are gonna start with our meat first. Okay, first we are gonna add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil to our pot. And we chop the onion, a rough chop, you don't have to do it too small. Cut our meat. We cut the meat in cubes. You can also use ground beef if you like, but if you use ground beef, because your meat is not gonna have juice, you have to add the water, or you can also add the tomato juice if you like. While our meat is getting seared, I'm gonna chop and sear the green beans. So add like 2-3 tablespoon vegetable oil to a pan, and we're gonna cut these greens. You can cut however you like, small, large. As you can see, our meat is seared already. So what we are going to do, we are going to add 1 teaspoonful of salt and 8 cup of water. Lower the heat, and we lower the heat and cook it for at least 2 hours, or at least when it's fork tender. When you touch it, it's cooked. So let's cook that and get to our lobia, green beans. So our green beans, I chopped all of them. So we are gonna give a light sear to our green beans also. So for like 5-6 minutes, and then we will add it to our meat. Okay, we are gonna sear our greens for 5-6 minutes, and we are also gonna add half a teaspoonful of turmeric, because turmeric is better to be toasted to our beans, and let it sear with the beans. So let this cook for 5-6 minutes, and we are gonna add it to our meat. Okay, our meat is cooked, like this is how it looks like. It is well cooked, but it's not falling apart. And I already seared the green onions, green beans, so I'm gonna add this to my meat mixture and let it cook a little longer so the green beans can cook. Okay. I am also gonna add my spices so it can cook with the meat and green beans. So now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt, because we already add some salt. 1 teaspoonful of curry powder. Half a teaspoon of sweet paprika, if you like. If you don't like, that's optional. Half a teaspoonful of black pepper. And we have already added some turmeric. I'm going to add half a teaspoonful more of turmeric. And 6 ounces of tomato paste to our mixture. Just give it a mix it, and we let this cook for another half an hour, because it has a lot of juice too. Now after it cooks, the beans and everything cooks, mixes together, we are going to get rid of some of the extra juice, because we don't need this much juice. So let it cook for another half an hour. While our mixture is cooking, I'm gonna cook my rice. I boiled a big pot of hot water with 2 teaspoonful of salt. So I'm going to cook the rice, but not as much as we normally cook for white rice. Probably just like 4 or 5 minutes, because I just want to get rid of some of the starch. And also, when we mix it with our mixture, it doesn't become sticky. So we're going to cook this for 5-6 minutes and drain it. Okay, our mixture is cooked, and as you can see, it has juice but not much. So basically, for 1.5 cup of basmati rice, you have to end up having 1.5 cup or the most 1 cup juice. If you have more, your rice is going to be sticky. So if you see it's extra, you can just take it off, and then after the rice is cooked and realize you need more juice, you can add it. But mine is like perfect. It has juice, but it's not much. So I've already cooked the rice and drained it. See, it's not well cooked. It's just like 4 or 5 minutes only. So I'm gonna add the rice to this mixture. I am also going to add 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. If you want to add butter, you can. You can also make this a vegetarian. If you decide to make it vegetarian, you can just do everything the same, but instead of because you're not gonna have gravy or meat juice, you can add either broth or regular plain water or just tomato juice. So we are gonna now put the lid. I don't put any towel on it too, and let this cook on a low heat for another half an hour or so. But we'll keep checking on it, make sure it is cooked. So let me put the lid and see you in half an hour. Okay, it's been exactly 40 minutes that our rice has been cooking. I've checked on it a few times, but now it's perfectly done. So this is how it looks like. The way you know it's done is like look at your rice to see if your rice is fully cooked. See? You can taste it too. It's perfectly cooked. So, and also look at if you decide to make it vegetarian and you use tomato juice instead of the gravy of the meat, it's going to be brighter red too. It will be prettier too, but this is pretty too. And the meat has cooked so well, it's all fell apart and got mixed with the rice. So let's plate it. See how delicious and pretty looks the rice is done. So this is how it's gonna look like. So what we normally do, you can eat this with a fresh green salad or Persian or a Shirazi salad, or with yogurt or some homemade or store-bought pickled vegetables, or pickled eggplants. But I love with pickled vegetables. So let's taste it. Oh my god, it smells so good too. I wish you could smell it. So I'm gonna put some of the rice and some of my yogurt. And some of the pickled vegetables. Here we go. Ooh la la. It is so good and you have no idea how good it tastes. I'm going to taste it. It is so delicious, you have no idea, especially when you eat it fresh. It's perfect. So I hope you like it, and I hope you make it and enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it, and hope to see you next time. Bye. I just want to remind you guys to please like the video. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.